What's up guys, John as well here, and today I have, after a long while, managed to find a worthy 5-stack gameplay. So let's just get right into it. I hope you guys enjoy. So as you can see here, I am playing with my squad Insidiously. We are playing with Shine, Seraphic Shiva, and Ishigo Hime. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But anyway, the enemy team is probably in the fight. He's definitely in the 5-stack as well. I'm not sure what squad they are in. But let's just get right into the gameplay. I'm playing as Argus, and you'll probably be like, okay, what? I didn't know you could play Argus. Well, I do. It's just that I don't play in rank very often, because normally I play the role of a tank. So anyway, let's talk about team composition real quick. Our team is one tank, which is the main tank Akai. We have 2 mages, or should I say 1 mage Cyclops, 1 support Angela. I'm playing as a fighter, and Saber is the assassin. Enemy team has 1 tank Johnson, and 1 fighter Jawhead. Oh, they have another fighter slash assassin Lapu Lapu. And wait, there's another fighter. Oh, I totally forgot about that. And they have a marksman, Leslie. So what happened right at the start was pretty unfortunate. I just completely lost that minion because I just totally blanked out. I kind of forgot how to play a carry hero for a while, and I was just like, oh, okay, sure, just carry on. I used my Retribution to help me far faster, and all of a sudden, a while, Jawhead came in. And here you can see me getting wrecked, and this is how powerful Jawhead is. I unfortunately didn't have my first ability yet. I couldn't get out of that crazy situation, and it was just wow. Just immediately get destroyed by Jawhead and Alpha's crazy burst damage in the early game, especially because the true damage really tends to hurt in the early game. And what you realize right now is actually, I came to realize soon that actually one of our teammates was AFK. Akai had actually disconnected, and here what you will see is just me getting wrecked. The enemy team is already at level 4, trying to get out of this crazy situation because as you know, fighters cannot survive whatsoever without a tank. And here I try to pull away when you look at that crazy burst, true damage, and I'm just like, okay, fuck, maybe it's probably crazy. Even though we're losing the bottom lane really hard because Akai is just AFK. What happened just now at the bottom lane is just like, oh, Akai is level 1, he's just staying there. He's AFK, he disconnected, so he just became food for the enemy. In fact, at this point, our friend Shiva is also having some network problems. He's experiencing high ping, so I'm just like, okay, I'll just take the buff. And once again, I got interrupted, and you just see the crazy damage, as well as the cancellation of draw hit that cancels other movement abilities. Basically, in summary, what you can see in this gameplay is me feeding a lot because I don't have tank to peel for me. And at this point, if I was playing solo queue, people would just start flaming me that why Argus are you feeding so much? But the idea is this. Most people don't realize it, but of all the heroes in Mobile Legends, you need someone to peel for you, except a tank. So, how well any of the heroes play is really dependent on the tank in most cases. I'm not saying in all cases, but it's in most cases. So, in this case, when I'm playing, and then this applies most prominently to carry heroes like marksmen or fighters who really need all that late game, all the items in order to help you disrupt damage. As you know, fighters without items is just pathetic. Of course, somehow I just completely didn't react fast enough, press ultimate button and end up feeding even more. But of course, at this point we're all pretty sure that the game is winnable. As you can see, even though our bottom lane is losing really hard because Akai was AFK. Now our top lane, Saber and Angela combo is really strong. So we still have hope. Let's just say that. So of course my main focus is now to try and farm as much as I can. Of course this is easier said than done because they know that you are unfarmed. So just take every single opportunity to just destroy you. As you can see right here, I didn't rack fast enough once again, and I just died. I was just so close to the turret. I could have just pressed ultimate, press my ultimate button, just got away scot free. Or should I say, just got away.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Yes, it's unfortunate at this point. When you're far behind, it's really difficult, and you really need someone to help you, to accompany you to get back up, basically. Especially if you're playing a carry hero. So I guess this, of course, it doesn't really. When you're behind, it's not really guaranteed you'll be able to flip over. It really depends on the team composition and about your engagements. When you are behind, you really need your team to protect the carry hero and avoid engagements as far as possible unless you are farmed. And of course, other than that, you need a very precise engagement. You engage on the right target, you engage the carry hero, so that you have an advantage afterwards. Immediately in the team fight, this can kind of negate your lack of farm. As you can see right there, the good thing about playing Argus as a carry hero is that he actually has some mitigation if you are like falling behind. And what I mean by that, is because you have that ultimate, it doesn't matter if you're slightly on the front, or should I say if you're grossly on the front, because in that short span of about 5 seconds, you are actually immune to everything. Or should I say immune to death? Or how did I even say immune to everything? As you can see right here, trying to farm, and die. In this case, I probably should. Probably the right thing to do in this case, when you are behind, is, after some consideration, is to just hide. Get someone to help you with it, and get a tank to go with you or something to help you to farm if required, or just farm in closer towards your base or your fountain. Well, this is contradictory because typically you are trying to get as much farm as you can, so logically you just go around farming like crazy. But of course, people will know that you are on the farm, and they will just try to suppress the carry hero. Like in this case, I am the carry hero. In terms of late game damage, I'm the main damage source. So they will do their best to try and suppress me and my farm. Of course, in the heat of the moment, it's really difficult to imagine that, or should I say, it's difficult to pay attention to all the detail. Here, unfortunately, I swear I pointed the first skill at the back towards my fountain, but then I'm dashing to the front, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, anyway, what happened is happened, and you just have to look forward. So I guess this video, I hope you guys really understand. I hope you guys get a better understanding of how to come back from initial loss, and the idea is try to farm as much as you can, but there are quite a few mistakes here in this video that you should not make as well, which is to farm alone as well as farming too far out of your safety zone. Let's just say that. You try to get as much peel as you can, and hopefully you'll get to survive. Unfortunately, in this case, Johnson just ran into me, and without my ultimate, I just completely just get destroyed. Cyclops managed to survive right here, so it's not too bad of an engagement, other than the fact that, I mean, it wasn't really an engagement that we wanted to take. It's just that I unfortunately got caught in it. And these are situations where you think, was there something I could have done differently? Like, could I have positioned myself better? Of course, you can't really tell these in the midst of the battle. So during the battle, just keep calm, especially if you're behind, and if you know that you're playing a carry hero, just think you'll be okay. I was trying to escape as fast as I can once my ultimate duration is over, but unfortunately the true damage killed me once again. So yeah, it is under these circumstances. There's really not much you can do other than like retreat even further, or just totally not engage at all. Of course, from the fact that we were losing only because we had an AFK, just gave us more hope. Because he disconnected, so it means that now when he returned, we're just like, sure, we can definitely catch up if we play this right. And of course you can play it right, because you realize that even though we had Akai being disconnected and me dying a grand total of 9 times, the scoreline is pretty obvious that other than the 9 times that I died, the score would have been 10-10. So it means we are pretty balanced in the fact, even though we are like one man down permanently at that point in time. So it just gives us a hope, and gives us, logically speaking, we understand that we should be able to come up from this. There was a kind of a positioning error. Thanks to Saber's peel and the fact that John wasn't with anyone else, I managed to survive. So at this point, we're still looking to just clear the lanes and just get as much farm as I can, so that I can be more effective when it goes to the late game. We're just hoping to drag this game for a longer period of time. At this point, we're just taking very, very big precautions just to avoid engagements if possible, and defend our turrets. And just killing the minion waves. And just farming as much as I can where possible, because I just only managed to get my first item, Berserker's Fury, some time ago. Looks like the enemy team has engaged onto us, and looks like it's the time for us to go in. Not really. If our tank hasn't gone in, doesn't mean the team fight has actually started. So just be patient, just wait along the sidelines, and just poke the enemy. At this point, I'm just considering clearing the minion waves, because turns out Akai and Lapu were at Lord, so technically they should be pretty far away, which allows me to safely kill the minions and get a little bit of farm. In this case, I'm really afraid to go further to clear, because it's pretty far out. Even though I have my ultimate, I really want to use it as a proper team fight when the enemy engages on us, so that we have a chance of winning other than just stalling them. So of course, in the event that enemy team gets lower, what you theoretically should do is just get everyone back to base as close as you can, or at least closer to your half, with the tank staying in front, you guys just use the safety of the turret as an additional measure and clear the lanes of other lanes that the Lord is not going, so that you won't be like overwhelmed when Lord comes in. Here I'm tossed right back, immediately have to use my ultimate to keep me alive, immediately dash back, and here we just clear out the Lord, and it's a decent job, I would say, because managed to get off Lord.
Our turret has been destroyed.
And here just got one shot. How should I say, because I was below half health, I just got one shot by Leslie. Not too much I can do there, other than the fact maybe I could have stayed further back, but of course Leslie's range is just crazy. She uses the first skill plus all the crit damage. So even though the enemy team had a lot, they weren't really able to capitalize on it, other than the fact they gave them a little bit more farm, slightly more push in terms of the minion wave. But we managed to defend it all the same. So we are still doing okay, and even though we are slightly behind on farm, actually we're kind of behind on farm, our other carry here, Cyclops, is doing not too bad. So once again, just roaming around waiting for my tank to engage or the enemy team to engage, and here using my Retribution to manage to steal back, take back our buff, which is a good thing. Because it's not gonna get engaged until our tank engages, to ensure that we have the best chance of winning our team fight if it happens. Now one more thing to note when you are behind is what are your priorities when should a team fight happen. So of course in this case it's pretty obvious, either you take down Leslie or you take down Alpha first, because or maybe Lapu, but Lapu is not really a big deal. As you can see right here, Silver managed a very nice engage onto enemy marksman Leslie, and we can continue engaging on from there. And now against Alpha, with my ultimate, Alpha does not gain any lifesteal at all. Managed to get a kill onto Alpha and managed to get a kill onto Jawhead. Now we're just gonna try to kill Lapu as well to clean up our act. And this is the one team fight that actually determined the outcome of the game. In this case, we successfully managed to defend all the way to the late game, and we are able to finally, in one clean sweep after one successful team fight, win the game after a tumultuous early start because of our tank who disconnected. So of course, this is probably pretty, I guess it's a decent explanation, or should I say a decent explanation, or a decent representation of what might happen in a typical game if one of the team is AFK. Just remember that what your win conditions are, and just don't give up. Try to avoid engagements if possible. Get your tank, or get someone to go with you. Don't, if you're behind, try not to solo wandering around, and this will help to increase your chances of surviving and from to the late game where you can finally get that sweet comeback which you rightfully deserve, let's just say. Oh well, this is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys at least took away some learning points about how to recover from an initial setback. And this is John as well, signing off. I'll see you guys next time.